Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Reading the Red, this Monday sunny morning. Praise the Lord. Mark chapter 2 and verse 21. No one sews a patch of unshrunk cloth on an old garment, otherwise the patch pulls away from it, the new from the old, and a worse tear results. And Jesus here begins an insight into two examples of old and new, and the contrasts of one being, as it were, better than the other. And both of them, the one today and tomorrow, will give us an understanding that can affect so many facets of life. And if we look at it, the example that he gives literally, I mean, people don't do much sewing in terms of repairing clothes in the same way that perhaps they did once before. But in this situation, there's obviously a process to go through where they shrink, as it were, new cloth in order to be able to sew it to old cloth in order to accommodate any tensions that are going to be there as a result of the inappropriateness of the wrong cloth being sewn. So if you take new cloth and you sew it to old, it's going to be a problem because there will be a tear that will be worse than before. So you've tried to solve a problem, but the problem hasn't been solved. It's been worsened by the fact that you've attempted to solve the problem. And in life, there are many people that try to solve problems in a particular way. And there are good ways to solve problems and not so good ways. Putting a plaster over it to disguise it and to, as it were, cover it up is never a good way to solve a problem. The best way to solve a problem is to grub out the root of the problem, to try and resolve the issues as it relates to the problem. You're trying to cover up problems, trying to, as it were, suppress problems, trying to disguise problems. These are all deceptive ways that won't help you in any way, shape or form, but you increase the problem. You know, alcohol, drugs, they're all attempts to cover up. The inappropriateness of makeup, it actually means cover up, you know, to cover up all of the blemishes upon a person. But covering up doesn't ever work. Trying to hide things never work. We need to get to the root of the problem and to grub out the root of the problem in order to be able to solve the problem. I wonder, are you facing problems today and you're wondering, how do I resolve it? Well, Jesus has come to deal with the problem. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day and I'll see you tomorrow.